Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at something different. Today we're going to be looking at the Western Pacific, and there is a prospect that we could get a super typhoon in the Western Pacific. The likes of Guam and them chains of islands are really need to they really have to keep an eye on this, because this could become really significant into early to mid next week. So if we go on into early next week into Monday, you can really see it's starting to get deeper and deeper. The pressure is 982 millibars, and that's really strong as well, because especially with the pressure gradient contrast between the high pressure and the low pressure. So at this point, it's probably a high end tropical storm to a low end category 1 typhoon. If we're going to look at the 10-meter wind speed, and this a bit better dynamics to see how strong it is. At this point, it's between like 58 to 64 knots, and that's at 10 meters. So at this point, it's probably a mid-range to higher range tropical storm. And when we go on further and further on into next week, into Thursday and Friday, you can really see it starting to get its act together. And if I look at the vorticity, and vorticity is basically the spin. It's like the circulation. The higher in the higher the rotation is, the stronger it is. So if it gets to 50 plus knots, that is very strong and that's very dangerous. And as you can see, it's really deep as well. And if you look at the 10-meter winds again, it's really starting to get act together, especially in the core. It looks really intense. And if we look at the northeastern quadrant, which is normally, and it always is, the strongest part of a typhoon slash hurricane, we can really see it's really starting to get act together here in winds. And at this point, it's probably Cat 3, Cat 4 in like the typhoon range, and it could be on knocking on the door to becoming a super typhoon. And watch how close it gets to Guam. And the reason why it's starting to deflect away from Guam in the last minute is you can see this high pressure here starting to slip away to the east. And if it starts to go to the east quicker, it's going to give the opportunity for this typhoon to slip up north, because typhoons and hurricanes can't go through high pressures. They have to go around it. They have to find an escape route. And at this point, if we go back a bit, the high pressure starts to go east, and then as you can see, there is a gap here of like the weakness of the pressure, and the typhoon starts to take that track. But it could easily change because it's the extended range. If that high pressure comes more towards over here, this could be really bad for Guam. And like obviously there is a trough digging in, and that normally helps the typhoon to take the track of the trough as well. So if you're in Guam, you're going to really have to keep an eye on this, because this could easily change and this could easily make a direct hit. So keep an eye on your like local authorities in that, like, because this could be really dangerous. And if we look at the current storms as well, we can potentially hopefully see where it is on here, even if they show, but they're not showing, I don't think, at the moment. Oh, this could be it, Invest 92W, and I'm not sure like what the name is like would be, because I haven't been keeping an eye on this, but I'm sure we're like towards the end of the alphabet. I think we've had over like 6 or 7 Cat 5s as well. So it's been a really active season for the Western Pacific, and it looks like it's just gonna get worse as well. So if you're in as I said, if you're in the Guam area, you're gonna really need to keep an eye on the local authorities, because this could be really serious. And if you look at the ACMWF, which is normally better for track as well, and I quite like using ACM, because when the hurricane season went last time, we were looking at Florence, and the GFS was keep on flopping and going north and south of North Carolina and South Carolina, and towards Washington and that, and potentially even New York at some point. But the ACM was always consistent with its track. So yeah, like, let's have a look. As you can see, it's starting to develop it at the end there, and here's the high pressure, so it could deflect. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe, and there should be more updates soon. Bye for now.